Do you know? Become a professional in 2020 Cricket League in India. IPL Conditions 28 Part 2. The Indian Premier League, IPL, is a professional 2020 cricket league in India usually contested between March and May of every year by 8 teams representing 8 different cities or states in India. The current 8 teams include Chennai Super Kings, Delhi Capitals, Punjab Kings, Kolkata Knight Riders, Mumbai Indians, Rajasthan Royals, Royal Challengers Bangalore, Sunrisers Hyderabad. This series of videos mainly introduces the relevant regulations of the 2020 competition made by IPL. The content is from IPL 2020 Playing Conditions effective 1st September 2020 inches. Hope to learn with you and feel the unique charm of cricket. Let's start now. 28.4 Limitation of onside fielders. 28.4.1 At the instant of delivery, there may not be more than 5 fielders on the onside. 28.4.2 At the instant of the bowler's delivery there shall not be more than 2 fielders, other than the wicketkeeper, behind the popping crease on the onside. A fielder will be considered to be behind the popping crease unless the whole of his person, whether grounded or in the air, is in front of this line. 28.4.3 In the event of infringement of this clause by any fielder, the striker's end umpire shall call and signal no ball. 28.5 Fielders not to encroach on pitch. While the ball is in play and until the ball has made contact with the striker's bat or person, or has passed the striker's bat, no fielder, other than the bowler, may have any part of his person grounded on or extended over the pitch. In the event of infringement of this clause by any fielder other than the wicketkeeper, the bowler's end umpire shall call and signal no ball as soon as possible after delivery of the ball. Note, however, clause 27.3, position of wicketkeeper. 28.6 Movement by any fielder other than the wicketkeeper. 28.6.1 Any movement by any fielder, excluding the wicketkeeper, after the ball comes into play and before the ball reaches the striker, is unfair except for the following. 28.6.1.1 Minor adjustments to stance or position in relation to the striker's wicket. 28.6.1.2 Movement by any fielder, other than a close fielder, towards the striker or the striker's wicket that does not significantly alter the position of the fielder. 28.6.1.3 Movement by any fielder in response to the stroke that the striker is playing or that his actions suggest he intends to play. 28.6.2 In all circumstances Clause 28.4, limitation of onside fielders, shall apply. 28.6.3 In the event of such unfair movement, either umpire shall call and signal dead ball. 28.6.4 Note also the provisions of Clause 41.4, deliberate attempt to distract striker. See also Clause 27.4, movement by wicketkeeper. 28.7 Restrictions on the placement of fielders. 28.7.1 In addition to the restrictions contained in Clause 28.4 above, further fielding restrictions shall apply to certain overs in each innings. The nature of such fielding restrictions and the overs during which they shall apply are set out in the following paragraphs. 28.7.2 Subject to 28.7.6 below, these additional fielding restrictions shall apply to the first 6 overs of each innings, power play overs, in an uninterrupted match. 28.7.32 Semicircles shall be drawn on the field of play. The semicircles shall have as their center the middle stump at either end of the pitch. The radius of each of the semicircles shall be 30 yards, 27.43 meters. The semicircles shall be linked by 2 parallel straight lines drawn on the field. See paragraph 2 of Appendix C. These fielding restriction areas should be marked by continuous painted white lines or dots at 5-yard (4.57 meters) intervals. Each dot to be covered by a white plastic or rubber, but not metal, disc measuring 7 inches (18 centimeters) in diameter. 28.7.4 During the powerplay overs, no more than 2 fielders shall be permitted outside the fielding restriction area referred to in clause 28.7.3 above at the instant of delivery. 28.7.5 During the non-powerplay overs, no more than 5 fielders shall be permitted outside the fielding restriction area referred to in clause 28.7.3 above at the instant of delivery. 28.7.6 In circumstances when the number of overs of the batting team is reduced, the number of powerplay overs shall be reduced in accordance with the table below. For the sake of clarity, it should be noted that the table shall apply to both the first and second innings of the match. 28.7.7 If an innings is interrupted during an over and if on the resumption of play, due to the reduced number of overs of the batting team, the required number of powerplay overs have already been bowled, the remaining deliveries in the over to be completed shall not be subject to the fielding restrictions. 28.7.8 In the event of an infringement of any of the above fielding restrictions, the striker's end umpire shall call and signal, "No ball."
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.